Kendrick is definitely ruling the pack. You know what I'm saying? And he's setting the tone.
Right.
And so I just think that what we're seeing now is
I ain't drinking a week. Hold on.
What we're seeing now is the repercussions of stepping on somebody that you shouldn't have stepped to.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're not even in the same class. You know, in my opinion, Drake should have just put out a massive hit for the women and went on about his business. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you saying like after?
After the first shot, you know what I'm saying? But pride is a mother, ego is a mother.
Kept going. I remember at one point I was coming downstairs, smoke, and it was like another Drake record drop, and I was like, oh, okay. And I felt at that time, I felt Drake was being the bully. This is before Kendrick had dropped anything. I think a lot of people forget that time. Remember when he just kept dropping?
Yeah, I mean, they both did that back and forth.
I was downstairs on my
Chrysler 300 looked like a Bentley until a real Bentley rolled up. You know what I'm saying? And you see that mother.
I'm not gonna lie, X. I knew Kendrick was ill. I knew Kendrick was the man. I knew Kendrick could hold it down. I didn't know Kendrick. I didn't know.
You didn't know Kendrick was a scientist.
I did not know.
A master chess pro.
He's playing chess.
I knew. No. Because I'm on hip hop. Let me not downgrade myself like that. I just didn't know to the extent that I was like, damn, man, it doesn't seem like he's having fun. Right?
Oh, yeah.
And then,
no, this is absolutely fun. Are you serious?
It was an LA guy there. It was an LA guy there, big up Dion. And Dion was like, nah, man, we just have fun a little bit different from y'all. Yeah. And I was like, all right, cool. And I listened to it the next day and I understood. Like, it literally took somebody from Los Angeles.
Why didn't you think he was having fun?
Because I just felt like he was dealing with survivor's remorse. I didn't feel like he was like enjoying the moment. But I had to hear it again. When I heard it the second and third time, then I was like, oh, okay, he's enjoying the moment, but he's enjoying it in his way.
Right. Yeah. I mean, look, I don't hang around with Kendrick. I'm not even going to claim to be in his circle. His circle is tight. I know, you know, my family works with him, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really dope to see him have his own lane. You know what I'm saying? And do it the way he's doing it.
Right.
Like, but still have the full backing of everybody that came before him. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. And he's inclusive.
Right.
You see some cats that's young and they come up and they just dismiss everybody. They that him, everybody, it's me, and all this shit. And I think that's what we saw. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake was, you know, damn near #1 for a decade, if not more. You know what I'm saying? And he felt untouchable. So it's very dope to see, you know, Kendrick coming to his own. And I'm pretty sure he was pushed in a lot of ways from that situation. But to see what he turned into and to see what he represents and what he means to us on the coast.
Kendrick brought all of these gangs together. Like, how remarkable is that?
That was the tipping point.
Right.
When he did that pop-out concert and Dre went out there and all them neighborhoods came out there.
See, we didn't know that.
And he stayed on stage.
Because we want you to explain this in its entirety, in depth.
Yeah.
Us on the East Coast, we looking thinking these are artists. That, although they might be artists, but we're not understanding that they represent different gangs.
Oh no,
different territories.
There were some artists up there. There were some artists, but there was some very important people to the street up there too. That usually don't really be standing next to each other.
Right.
And I think it just really set the tone for what's coming next.
Right.
So everybody saw that shit and was like, oh, we ain't had this before in the West.
That's what I'm trying to say.
We ain't had this before.
Maybe slightly during the peace treaty.
No, it'd be pieces. It'd be pieces of the West coming together. Still excluding some of these parts because of past things that happened or just like that's just how things have been. But when that happened, a lot of shit got pushed to the side and was like, okay, you know what? Let's unite around this W. Let's unite around this genius that is this doing this phenomenal work.
All right.
And, you know, look, we can be internally, but to the rest of the world, unified. Like, we haven't had that. You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why you see Q coming. That's why you see, you know, Snoop Dogg coming. That's why I'm coming.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like
Make some noise for that.
And what's also dope, I think that I don't think people are mentioning as much about Kendrick, his movement. He brought North Cali into the fold.
Absolutely.
It's not just LA, it's all of California.
So what are you saying about North
like the
Cali?
Bay Area and those artists
But
too.
that's considered the North?
Yeah.
I thought the Bay Area was considered the South.
No.
Okay, my bad.
They on top.
I ain't geographically put together, y'all. Just deal with me. Just deal with me. I'm hell geographics. What class is that? Geographics? Yeah, I ain't go to that shit. Yeah.
No, but you're absolutely correct.
Even with the sound, like in the album, there's a song that's like, to me, the Sonic. That's the Bay Area right there.
But that's all West Coast.
Right.
When people say West Coast, they just think of L.A.
Yes.
Or
Compton.
they think of South Central, Compton. You know what I'm saying? Long Beach. That's not just the coast goes all the way up to Canada. So when you look at you know, the Bay and what they represent, and then it's always been separate there too.
Yeah.
Right.
Southern California, Northern California, two different planets.